Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Masters of the Universe Tuesday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman. And today I will be presenting you with the Masterverse Masters of the Universe Revelation Savage He-Man, including Orko. Thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews. And don't forget to ding that bell. That way you'll be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it. And first up, as we always do here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's start with a look at the packaging. Nothing unfamiliar at this point. 30 points of articulation, a barcode, Masterverse, the scrolly stuff, the cracky stuff, 6 and up, Netflix original. Nice big window showcasing both figures and the accessories. Masters of the Universe Revelation Savage He-Man includes Orko! Mattel. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in Vietnam print, MattelShop.com print. Contents, 2 figures and accessories. Some symbols I'm not going to learn, except for that question mark. I learned that one. It's service.mattel.com. And another barcode, in case I didn't say that already. On this side, Savage He-Man, the most powerful primate in the universe. I can see where that might offend some people. And here we have nice artwork of Hulk He-Man and Orko. On the back here, we have even hulkier He-Man. He is hulking out. Don't make him angry, Mr. Skeletor. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. Savage He-Man, the most powerful primate in the universe. For years, it was assumed that Prince Adam could only call upon the power of Grayskull using the Sword of Power. But what happens if he did not raise aloft his magic sword and still said, "By the power of Grayskull"? The answer, Savage He-Man. A combination of primal rage and all the power in the universe. He-Man tears through Eternia in an uncontrolled rampage, leaving his friends hoping that Adam is in there somewhere. Yes, very hulking out. And here at the bottom is the cross-sale Savage He-Man Fisto Andra Tri-klops Faker, Scareglow, and Stinkor. Also available, each sold separately, subject to availability, colors and decoration may vary. Mattel empowering the next generation through play. And, woo! That, my friends, completes a look at the packaging. It's now time to take a look at the figure and his accessories. And let's start with the accessories. And he comes with a set of grip hands. Sorry, and you can see it does have some of that dirt wash on it. And we'll get to that in a minute. And same for this hand. Like I said, this is a set of grip hands. It looks like you've been flinging poo. And then something new, we get He-Man's battle axe. It's nice and big, not as big as the 2000X axe, but nice to finally have an axe for He-Man. It's nice paint app here for the handle. And then you can tell this sucker's been used a lot because it's all dinged up. And then here we have the power sword. Nothing new here. Exact same power sword that we have seen lots of times now. And then here we have something new. It's a spear with a stone head on it. Nice paint for the wood, or maybe it's molded in this, and then it's probably molded in this brown, and then you got a paint app here, and then a paint, and it looks like maybe some dry brush as well for the spearhead. Now let's take a look at the figure, and again, this face is nothing to write home about. I think it's the same face. We'll look at it. We'll look at it in comparisons, but I think it's the same face as Revelations He-Man with just the new hair glued on. As you can see, he has that dirt wash all throughout. Even on his back, Mattel did not skimp there with the paint apps. So that's pretty sweet, and I like it. It makes him look grimy and like he's been, you know, in the earth. The one issue I do have with the wash is it kind of got in to, you know, some of the crevices where the articulation is. And, you know, but that's okay too. I don't think it really detracts from the figure too much. And out of the package, he comes with these two splayed hands. And then you notice no belt, or no regular Masters belt, but he has this like rope tying his fur loincloth on. Alright, let's talk about the articulation. And I'm sure this is not going to surprise anybody who has Masterverse figures. Nothing up because of the hair. You can look down that far. If you work at it just a little bit, he can get a full exorcist. At the shoulder, comes out to approximately 90 degrees. And he does have a 360 degree rotation. So cut here at the upper bicep for another 360 degrees of rotation. A double hinged pinless elbow. So you go, Mattel, with these pinless joints. It's awesome. So you get that much bend out of the elbow. Full 360 degrees at the wrist on an in and out hinge. So cut here where the chest meets the torso, or the lower torso. Gives him that much back crunch, that much front crunch, and he got some hoopy hoop action going on there. You can twist a little bit there. At the waist, a full 360 degrees of rotation. He can give you that much of the splits. Kick forward that far. Kick back that far. Cut here at the upper thigh for another 360 degrees of rotation. A double hinged pinless knee. And it gives you that much range of motion. A boot cut at the upper shin, even though he's not wearing any boots or shoes or whatever. So I guess it's an upper shin cut in this case, but a full 360 degrees of rotation. At the ankles, that far down, that far up, and forward facing pin, full rocker. Now I did notice on mine, he's kind of rumpled right here, and it doesn't affect it too much. The ankle range doesn't quite get the full range that this one does, but it's it'll be fine. It's not that much of a detractor from the rest of the figure. Alright, that does it for a look at Savage He-Man and his accessories. And now we come to my favorite part of a review, the comparisons. And first off, let's start with the regular Masterverse He-Man. And his armor's trying to come off, so let's see if I can fix that real quick. There we go. So there we go. You know, same size, same body. And the face sculpt is somewhat different. You see the chins are different. So there he is with He-Man. And next up we will bring in Faker. And since he's a deluxe release, we'll bring in a couple of other deluxe releases. Here he is with the Deluxe Trap Jaw. And here he is with the Deluxe Tri-klops in his classic look. And here he is with Battle Cat. And here he is with Man-at-Arms. Andra. And Tila. And you know, folks, I forgot a little something. Here he is with his pack-in companion, Orko. And we'll take a quick look at Orko, even though we're doing comparisons. Nice paint for the eyes. Looks like everything else just about is molded in the correct color. Looks like they painted his ears here because there's a little bit of paint slop. And then there's some paint on this piece and paint on these ribbons. As far as articulation on Orko goes, he can look down that far. He looks up that far. He can do the full exorcist. Oh, there's another paint app right there. He can do the full exorcist. His arms come out to about 90 degrees. And they will do, if you work at it, a full 360 degrees. And then he has a little bit of articulation on the stand. So there's that. And that pretty much covers Orko. And we'll put him right here because the next comparison I want to bring in, I recently found some of my 2000X figures, and this is how the Orko compares. You know, this one is at his full goofy powers, and this one is, you know, he's kind of beat down because of the magic being gone. I much actually prefer the 2000X version over this version. Well, how do they compare up to other lines? Let's take a quick look. Here's making his cameo appearance, Stan the Man Lee. From G.I. Joe Classified series, the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal Cobra Commander. From Star Wars The Black Series, the Archive Waves 501st Clone Trooper. And for some other 7-inch goodness, here he is with McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Beyond. And that, my friends, completes the comparisons. For final thoughts on the Deluxe Savage He-Man with Orko, the Orko is pretty much exactly what they showed us, or how he appeared on the show. You know, he looks like a kicked dog. Or a dog that's been kicked a lot, you know. Ears hanging down, which that's what he's supposed to look like because the magic was fading from Eternia. The Savage He-Man figure doesn't say Savage He-Man to me so much. This is not how he appeared in the show. How he appeared in the show, we'd need like a big Hulk body and put a He-Man head on it. And that would be Savage He-Man. This says more Jungle He-Man to me, as he first appeared in the mini comics before the Green Goddess, or the Goddess as they called her at the time, gave him the power sword, axe, the harness, the shield, Battle Cat's armor, I think too. So, but and I think that's why they included this. Because it really, this figure should have been marketed as Jungle He-Man, not Savage He-Man. But I like the wash on the figure. You know, mine had a little bit of an imperfection here at the ankle. The wash does kind of make some of the joints and cuts more visible, but it's not that big of a deal. That's pretty much it. That completes the review. I hope you liked it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just to help the channel out further, or both. That is completely awesome. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.